This psychological trick is so dangerous, it was banned from schools. The most powerful tactics aren't the ones everyone learns. They're the ones hidden away. Because once you know them, you stop following, you stop reacting, and you start controlling the room without saying a word. In 1984, a strange experiment surfaced inside a military psychology unit. What they discovered wasn't just effective, it was terrifying. Within minutes, confident soldiers melted into silent, obedient followers. No weapons, no threats, no shouting. Just a man across the table, calm, composed, speaking in a rhythm no one expected. The soldiers didn't feel forced, they felt like they chose to agree. And when researchers asked why, none could explain. They just said, it felt right. That's when the military realized this wasn't persuasion, it was neurological. It bypassed logic and went straight into the limbic brain, the primal wiring that decides fear, dominance, trust, and surrender. What this man was doing was later buried in a classified file marked for internal use only. Years later, fragments of that file leaked, and today, you're about to learn the one piece that made it too dangerous to teach. Here's how it worked. Step 1, the pause. Not silence, but tension. A gap long enough for the other person's brain to start filling in the blanks. Why isn't he speaking? Is he analyzing me? Is he stronger than me? Step 2, calibrated eye contact. Not hostile, not soft. A steady hold just long enough to unsettle, like he could see through them. Step 3, pacing and mirroring. A subtle alignment in tone, posture, rhythm. A subconscious signal, I'm like you, that unlocks trust even in trained resistors. Step 4, the break in pattern. A sudden, unpredictable line that froze the brain for half a second, and in that freeze, the command slipped in undetected. The military called it a compliance disruption cascade. It worked even on people trained to resist it. And here's the secret signal that made it lethal. It wasn't words, it wasn't gestures, it was the slow blink. A controlled, deliberate blink right after the subject finished speaking. Not tired, not lazy, a predator's blink. In nature, predators use it to signal dominance, to say, I'm not threatened, I'm not impressed, I move when I decide. The limbic brain reads it instantly. This is a leader, this is authority. Combine it with the pause, the eye contact, the mirroring, the pattern break, and the slow blink seals the command. It's the unspoken stamp of control. That's why this technique was locked away. Because once someone masters it, they don't need arguments, they don't need force. Their presence is power. But here's the warning, never fake it. If your presence says control, but your actions show chaos, the illusion shatters. And once it shatters, you'll never get it back. Use this to lead, not to deceive. Because now you know what 99% of people will never see. Power isn't loud. Power blinks slowly. And this is just the beginning. There are even darker patterns buried deeper in the black file. If you're ready to step further, follow the second channel. No filters, no limits, just raw psychological power. You've opened the first door. The next move is yours.